Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Welcome to another Google Hangout from US Soccer. This Hangout is part of US men's national team's digital display, helping bring fans closer to the team during the lead up to the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil. My name's Callum Williams, the voice of Sporting KC, your host for the next 30 minutes or so here. Special thanks to MLS, San Jose Earthquakes and Sporting Kansas City for making this happen. Delighted to be joined by two of the final 23 for the FIFA 2014 World Cup US men's national team, Chris Wondolowski and Graham Zusi. Good afternoon, boys. How are you?
Doing well. How about you, Cal?
Wonderful. Thank you very much for your time. Before we get into the fans and see their questions, I've just got to ask you both. Chris, I'll start with you. I bet you're elated, aren't you? Has it sunk in yet?
I am absolutely elated. It really hasn't sunk in. It's been just a whirlwind of emotions, and it's can't even describe it in words right now. But very focused now, and just going to be moving on and trying to focus on Ghana.
Graham, I'm assuming similar feelings for you.
Very much so. Like Chris said, it's a feeling you can't quite describe yet. Tough to see some of your close teammates and friends leave from the group, but like Chris said, we're very focused on what's ahead of us.
Just building on that, boys, obviously now the squad has been reduced to 23. What's the atmosphere like in camp now, Chris?
I think very focused, and we have a few friendly matches coming up, and we're going to be ready for those, but our main focus is Ghana, and I think that we're going to put a great game plan and just be prepared as best as possible.
As Chris says, Graham, a couple of friendlies coming up before you head down to Brazil. How excited are you to step back onto the pitch for the USA?
Very much so. Those tune-up games are going to be great for us as a group to prepare for those opening games of the World Cup. And like Chris said, we'll put a great match plan together that best suits us against Ghana.
Right then, boys, are you ready to hang out with some fans?
Let's do it.
Can't wait.
Let's get to it, shall we? And we'll start with Adam Evans. Adam, you're up.
USA! USA! USA!
You guys are looking good out there.
What's up, guys? How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you guys having a good day so far? I can't complain. I'm happy day so far, and
Yeah, you've got some good news recently, huh?
I have. Yes, we have.
Guys, we'll start with Adam Evans, shall we? Adam, do you want to ask the boys the question?
Yeah, I'd love to. This is for both of you guys. First of all, congratulations on making the cut. We're all really proud of you. And the question is, I know that players always say that, we're going to focus on ourselves and play our own game. But seriously, what defenders are you really thinking about that keep you up at night, and who are you really looking forward to scoring against?
I'll start. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking forward to score against absolutely anyone. I love scoring, and it doesn't matter who the opponent is. It's it's always nice to see the ball hit the back of the net. To be honest, I think all across the board there's some tough, very tough defenders, and just right off the top of my head, Pepe, just because he's very hard, he's nasty out there, and I think he'll be a handful. But I'm looking forward to that challenge.
Zeus?
Yeah, kind of to echo what Wando said, as long as you're scoring goals, you're happy. It doesn't really matter who it's against. But for me, I like to be a little bit of the setup guy, so it's feeding guys like Wando as much as possible and for them to do the rest of the work.
Awesome. Well, good luck. I know you guys will do great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi guys, I'm Amy. Welcome to the Kansas City room.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, we have one earthquake guy who I don't know found his way in here. Forget about him. Right. So I wanted to ask you guys. I know when I was an athlete, I was pretty superstitious, and I wanted to hear if there's any superstitions that you guys have or that your teammates have. Like, what's the craziest thing you've seen done either to prepare for a game or during a game?
I think I can start. I have an extra W still sewn into my jersey, so I think that can kind of rank up there as kind of crazy. But you know, it worked out the first time it was misspelled, so I have to keep it there, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Zusi?
I'm not a very superstitious person to begin with, so I don't have any routines or crazy things sewn into my jersey. But you know, I've seen a few guys out there who a lot of the things are directed towards their shoes. So it's tying one shoe before the other one, or putting a shoe on, then taking it off, and then putting it back on. So a lot of stuff is directed towards the boots. So.
Yeah. Are you guys pretty excited for the gear?
Oh
All
yeah.
the gear you're gonna
Oh
get?
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yep, they hook us up pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you guys will be great.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
joining.
much. See you, Amy.
Thanks.
Wonderful. I think we're
That
joined
was a
by
great start.
Roberto.
What's that?
Oh, no.
Is it Roberto?
Well, yeah, that's me. Hey, how's it going, guys? Congratulations on making the team, and good luck on the camp.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask you guys. You know that goals are very important, but goal celebrations are even more important. So, have you got your celebration, Wando and Zuzi? Have you guys practiced that, or even as a full team celebration? I hope you can show us or tell us something about it.
If I score, I usually just kind of black out and spaz out so bad where I kind of just run around and don't really know what I'm doing. And to be truthfully honest, it's usually I have to watch the replay to see what I actually did. And so I have no control of my emotions after I score.
I am exactly the same way.
What? No moves?
I
We want to see the moves.
I am never preparing a goal celebration before it happens. I always black out, and a lot of times I like to go celebrate with the fans.
That's a good one.
All right, well, thank you guys, and congrats.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Roberto. Thanks, man.
Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I was just wondering, what did you do to become good enough to play for the U.S. team, and what advice do you have for young soccer players?
Good question. You know, I'm a very firm believer in hard work paying off. So, you know, especially for a young player, the more that you're on your ball or out in your backyard or on the practice field, the better. I think, you know, if you're spending some extra time out there away from your team, even, it's going to pay off in the long run. So, for me, it's all about hard work.
Yeah, I can definitely echo that same thing. I think that's really helped me. You know, it's just the hard work and repetition. You know, so many things just become muscle memory. If you've taken, you know, thousands and millions of shots, you get in a game and it just becomes muscle memory. And you know what to do. Just then your reactions and instincts take over. But again, I'm a strong believer that the real work happens when no one's watching, and that's the time where you really put in that time and effort, and that's when it really pays off. And you know, late in the game or that 90th minute comes around.
All right, thanks. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for the few questions there. We'll get a few more coming your way in a moment or two, chaps. I'm interested to, first of all, find out how Jurgen Klinsmann told you that you were in the 23, and individually then what your reaction was. Chris, I'll start with you.
So we found out, just kind of had a team meeting. You know, we happened to say bye to a couple players, and you know, we were just kind of doing the math a little bit. But you know, Coach Klinsmann told us and said, this is the 23. This is the group that we're taking down to Brazil, and you know, this is a very exciting time, and you guys should be excited and ecstatic, and you know, share this with your family. But we have a lot of work ahead as well, and so that's kind of been our mentality and game plan.
Graham, I know you've obviously shared several professional moments with Matt Beasler. I'm assuming he was fairly near you when you found out the news, and you were both thoroughly smiling and entertained and happy.
Yeah, it was kind of a neat time for us. we were all together as a team and all congratulating each other, whether it's your first or second or fourth time in the World Cup in Beasley's situation. But yeah, Matt and I came together and congratulated each other, and it was just we were thinking how crazy it was that the two of us kind of came up through the ranks of U.S. soccer, and now we're going to a World Cup together.
Wonderful. Well, let's get back to the hangout with some fans, shall we? You boys interested in that?
Let's do it.
Definitely.
Let's start things off then, shall we?
I love it.
There we go.
Oh, look at the
Yeah, exactly.
Right here.
Good afternoon, guys.
I like that.
I'm so excited.
We'll start with David Goldstein to get us started here, shall we? David, you're up first.
Sounds good. Hey, guys. David from Miami. So great to talk to you two. My question is, what are your emotions and mentality going into your first World Cup, and how have the guys that have been there, such as Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley, helped you prepare?
I'm very excited, and I'm very excited that I've made the 23. But I know that my work isn't done. I want to keep improving and keep battling for any spot, any time, any minutes. And guys like Clint Dempsey and Michael Bradley have been great. They've been really kind of taking a lot of guys under their wing, and especially kind of being a forward. Especially Clint and Michael, they've really helped me in the sense that they know what to expect, and they say just relax, do your thing, and that's going to be good enough, and continue to do that at the best of your ability.
Yeah, a lot of the same from what Wando said. First of all, it's an incredible honor to be on that final 23, and you certainly look to some of those guys who have been there before, and whether it's asking them a question about what to expect, or just watching them, seeing how they conduct themselves, and kind of following their lead. Having guys with that experience is invaluable to some of us young guys.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's get Dylan up if you're there, Dylan.
Hey guys, thanks for doing this. This is awesome.
No problem.
My question is, I would say the U.S. we have like a lot of patriotism, and we think we're good at what we do. We think we can achieve stuff, and there's a lot of support from the fans. How do you think all the patriotism and support and all that, how does that help you guys?
The support that we feel from our fans is incredible. We step onto the field and we can honestly feed off the energy that you guys provide us, and I think that's what pushes us through the entire 90 minutes of a match, and why that you see so many times the U.S. coming out on top with those late heroics and late goals that you've seen. So you guys, honestly, it's incredible what you do for us.
Yeah, I love the buzz and the atmosphere that it just creates. It it definitely just raises it to the next level where you want to improve and want to show the best that you have, because you want to do it for your teammates, but the fans out there as well, because like you said, the patriotism, and they're leaving their heart out there and singing and going for the full 90 minutes, and you want to do it as well too.
Thanks, guys.
Let's move on. I believe Jamie, Hoover next.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Hello.
So excited to do this. My question, it's kind of a two-part question, and it's for Graham because I am from Kansas City.
All right.
So, your friends and your family, and of course the sporting family, are super proud of you. And what did your parents say to you before this event, and what was your response to them? And also, how's the Benny show?
Oh, man. So your first question, were you talking about the camp, before this camp?
Yes.
My parents, they like to kind of let me be in the moment a bit, they certainly reach out and say congratulations, and to keep doing what I did to get myself in this situation,
Right.
to continue to get better and show my ability. And they're just excited. They're fans like anyone else is. So that they're not just talking to me or about me. They're asking about all my teammates as well. So
Right.
they're just excited for everyone. And then your second question, the Benny Show. Oh man, I still haven't watched the episode that I have been on because I'm too scared to do it.
I thought you killed it, man. I thought
it was.
I watched it, so.
I'm too embarrassed to be honest, but I'm a big fan of the Benny Show. The Benny Show it's great. I think he and Sal do a great job, and the fans absolutely love it.
They do. Thank you.
Yep.
Vanessa Sanders, I believe it's your turn.
Thank you. Everybody's so proud of you guys. I'm sure your family and friends, all the fans. I was wondering what's something that's sentimental or that you view as good luck that you'll be packing with you on the road to Brazil.
I don't think I have anything maybe that I'm packing right now. Just a lot of love, and I have pictures of my newborn baby that.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. That definitely stayed close to me and helped me through some hard times, but it's it always brings a smile to my face. So I'm packing those actually.
Perfect.
For me, I'm just worried about packing enough clean undies. No, I'm just kidding. There's a couple things that you like to have, especially if you have any downtime, like a computer or an iPad, iPod for some music, just some stuff like that that'll help pass the time, especially on a long flight down there.
Right. Well, good luck. So excited for you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you very much indeed. Before we move on to the next group, boys, I want to ask you about playing one of the games in Manus, which is essentially a rainforest. I can't imagine either of you have ever played a game in that sort of situation before, correct?
Yeah, that's I think going to be my first game in a rainforest. And, yours?
Graham, we spoke a little earlier on. You briefly talked about the fan base with the U.S. men's national team. The American Outlaws, how much do they mean to you as players? Because I keep hearing there's going to be more Americans there than any other country.
Yeah, I've heard that as well, and that's just an incredible stat, and it gives you so much pride to play for those fans traveling down, and like we were saying before, you see that outpour of support, and it makes you want to perform and play so much more and better for them, and their energy, like I said before, can give you so much more energy on the field. And to know that we'll have more support than any country out there in the world, it's really a special feeling.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the next group, shall we? And we'll see what kind of vibrant mood they are in as well.
There we go. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey. How you doing?
Good.
Hey.
Plenty of fans. We'll start with Justin Zimmerman.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for doing this with us.
No problem. How are you?
Doing just fine. My question is, going down there for the World Cup, this will be, I think, both of your first times. Is there anything that you would like to bring back from your time there, win or lose? Like, say, for instance, a certain jersey of Ronaldo or something?
For me, no jersey right now. Really, that kind of stands out. Definitely, maybe want to trade for one, but for right now, it's more just the memories and just the situation. And I definitely want to be able to just soak it all in, and just to be in this in the atmosphere where a World Cup is going to be happening in Brazil, and that doesn't happen very often, and I'm very excited for that, and I can't wait to hopefully help out as best possible as well.
Yeah, I agree with Wando. I think it's important for each player to really soak in the situation that we're in and enjoy it. I think you need to enjoy that time you have on the field, and yeah, I think I would like to trade jerseys with someone on each of the teams. It's something that you'll have forever, and it's a lasting memory that you can look back on.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, cool.
Jeff Fielder, your turn. You're up next.
Hey guys.
What's up?
What's up, Jeff?
Hey, 2 stars.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks guys for doing this. My son, 12 years old, absolutely loves playing soccer, but sometimes he might struggle a little bit with his confidence. Have you guys ever struggled with your confidence? And what kind of advice would you give to kids who are playing about believing in themselves?
Yeah, that's a great question, and the answer is absolutely. I think a player would be lying to you if they said they never struggled with confidence. Everyone's gone through it, and I think the best way to get through it is to just keep on going, just keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, and the harder you work, I think the luckier that you'll get, and you'll really push through that slump that he may be in. But definitely don't give up. And keep going and keep working hard.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a similar situation with that. Like I think hard work gets you out of that, and something that really helped me, and it took me a while to really, and to be honest, it was the last 5-6 years where I think it really kind of clicked for me, is that you play so many times where you just don't want to make a mistake, and that's when the mistakes happen, and you truly have to believe, deep down that you are going to score. And it might not happen, but the next touch is going to be your best touch. And, you have to know that you're going to score. You can't just be like, ooh, I sure hope I hit the net. I sure hope I score this goal. You have to believe that and know that you're going to score the goal. And I think that really has helped me and helped my confidence in that sense. And then also just hard work, because hard work gets you out of a lot of situations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No
We hope you score a lot.
Thank you.
Let's move on. Jason Wynn, your turn.
Hello, hey Wondo,
What's up,
St.
man?
Zusi. This one's for you, Chris Wondo.
Thanks.
A lot of Quakes fans are wondering what number you might be wearing for the U.S. national team. A lot of them want to buy their jerseys. And the second question is, being one of the only 4 forwards with no European experience, do you think it affects you in any way? I don't think so, because you made John Terry look foolish last year.
Thanks. I appreciate that, and I love the support. I have no idea what number I'm going to be yet. I wish I did. Usually we're kind of assigned numbers, and throughout my U.S. career, I've been all over the place from 7 to 19. I think I've hit just about every number, and so I think I'm going to have to wait and see which one I get. But I'm just happy I do get a number. And then,
Well, thanks for your time.
and then the other question, yeah, absolutely. The other question, I'm excited for it. I think that I understand that I don't have a European pedigree or had the experience over there, but I think I'm able to bring something else to the table. And I think that I think that I've been able to learn a lot from the different forwards, and I think that they've kind of been able to learn something from me, and we kind of all pick each other's brains and try to grow off each other and really learn from each other as well. And so I think it's been a great atmosphere so far.
Well, good luck. Bay Area loves you. Raider Nation. Good luck,
There we go, man. I love it. Thanks, man.
And finally, Dale Smith, we'll move on to you.
Oh, hi, Graham. Hi, Wando.
Hey, how are you?
When you were watching the South Africa World Cup, did you ever think that you would be playing in Brazil?
No. Pretty simple for me. The answer is no at that point. That was 2010, and I was struggling to break into my club team at that point. I was getting a game here and there, but I hadn't even broken into the starting lineup with Sporting yet. So, to be brutally honest, no, I didn't see myself at that level yet.
I was kind of in the same situation as Graham. I think I had, about 7 years in the league and had about 10 goals total, and so to my name, and was still, I think, right before the South Africa, I had a couple of injuries and was just starting to get some playing time with the Earthquakes, and before that, I was definitely struggling to crack the lineup, and you know, it's amazing how certain things can kind of snowball, and including confidence and just your ability. And I think, especially with Graham, he showed that hard work really pays off. And you know, I think we're both ecstatic to be where we are right now.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Club
Thank
and
you.
country.
Thank you very much for all the questions, guys. Thanks to all the fan groups here for asking Graham and Chris the questions. Before we go, guys, final words?
For me, I just want to thank all the fans that have stayed behind me and have given me support from day one. You know, it means a lot. And so thank you guys for always having my back.
Yeah, likewise. You know, we're putting in so much work here in California, New York, and Florida, and we're looking forward to going down to Brazil and making some history and doing so along with our fans.
Well, guys, congratulations. Way to represent Major League Soccer as well. Fantastic. There'll be more Google Hangouts coming up here on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. You can join in the conversation by doing hashtag for club and country. So make sure you do that and keep yourselves involved in the conversation. That'll just about do it for all of us here on US Soccer. Just 18 days until the World Cup starts. Can't wait. And 22 days until the USA face Ghana. We'll see you all very soon.